happened. Long story short, let's get this over with. Hold up. There, done. Alright, let's go. Oh, that could have ended bad. Not today. Come on, let's go to Gandharville and get some Gandharva friends. Topping this Gandharva crisis.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've...
Are you mercenaries from the
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The Outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough.
Get him.
You're up, traveler!
Alright, let's go. Let's go, Girl Squad.
I'll uproot you! One with the force.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Hey! Speed of light.
That's close.
Don't blink. Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Where do you think you're going? Windblade!
Windblade.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Come on.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
This one.
Incoming.
Need.
Good job, Tainari.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Going up against smart people is tough.
Yeah, don't say they're smart. You're not one of them, are you?
Keep up.
Actually, let's add to the tension and... at night! Hey, Kale.
Oh, it's the traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Oh, Kale. Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He left?
FBI.
But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia? I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above... No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Immorta Darshan of the Academia, and Pardis Di is something like the Immorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Pardis Di. A research base, huh?
Party
we don't
City.
have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Pardis Di.
Party City.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards. Got it. Will do. See you later.
See you later, cauliflower. What? Adventure takes courage. That one. Fair enough. There you go. Paris. just Paris. We ride at dawn to Party City. The gaze of what? From a certain god, okay. Interesting way to put it. Oh wait, I got an idea. Hold on. Don't make me say it again. Hold on. Right, Yep. Anyway. Okay. So claim that. Go to the team. And we'll try Shilonin.
Is it time to go?
We'll just use her for a passive. Oh well. Really doesn't run well without some sort of intervention. Well, at least she's one of the fastest walkers. Yeah, I don't. Tainari counts as a tall male. It's mostly his ears that do the heavy lifting there. Alright, not that bad as I thought. Oh, a tiny little mushroom ball. Oh, how sweet. A big old mushroom ball. She's vibing. Don't attack. Hi, Nahida. Nahida.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
I'm being programmed by the doctor, have you?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment. Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, It's not like you could have known what happened after we split up, and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh?
I believe you.
But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
China.
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's...
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Ugh. Feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to...
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us?
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
No, we won't. Oh. There she is.
Traveler?
Hypatia.
It is you!
It's Hypatia!
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last.
Knowing
My
what it
consciousness made
actually
contact
means.
with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
Chill.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Earth. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try...
Wait.
Consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of...
Weird.
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a...
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Yep.
My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
I have plans about that. You okay, Ava?
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was...
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god!
What? What
Such
did
a
she
noble
see?
will! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God! Please grant me forgiveness and salvation!
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait, have I already lost my mind?
Dang. Really showing that teen rating, huh?
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh, here we go. Oh, dang. Oh no. Catherine. Nita. There she is, in jail. Scaramouche. He's waiting. Oh.
Okay, we finally lost him.
Oh yeah, crud. That explains it.
The Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's, was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense! Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical... Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh,
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the Traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Yay.
Thank you, Kainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
That. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals. So all I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god.
Kainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for... If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not the doctor and the balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time.
For a what?
From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene, but then... what is the connection between...
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out.
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Kainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better.
Well, caravan rebot. No, thank you.
Bring it!
Oh, hi. Oh, little Laranara. What's he doing?
Speed of light. Hey!
Wait, what? How did I miss that? Oh, hi. First person. You pretty much always are.
Don't blink.
Hiya. Yeah, we literally just finished the part where Nikita got what happened to Kuching's legs? Yeah, when Nikita gets taken by them.
Incoming.
So, what is it? Well, I'm going to Caravan Rebat now for Desert. Oops.
Hey! Bring it!
Don't blink. Incoming. Speed of light.
And Shroud, keep up. I'll uproot you.
Incoming.
Dealt with. I remember this Wyvern Zone, and I'm staying far away from it, because I remember there's blimmin' Rift Hounds. No thanks.
Don't blink. Hey!
Oh no. Wait, what? I just realized. What? Always doing the best way. Here comes.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebat. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow.
Yep.
Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside.
Lore-wise, Nahida is...
If it's
Yeah.
this tall, it's gotta
Yeah,
be
I've
the
heard.
divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Well, she's a minor god.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
And a squawking, more like. Where did he
Over
come
here.
from? Okay, he came from over there. Got it.
Oh, he went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Howdy.
What should I say?
Okay. Oh.
What the... Where did he go?
Cool.
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
I don't have Google Translate on right now.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh,
fair enough.
right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Well, forget me.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What could...
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of,
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Well, Paimon, that doesn't really apply to you. I'm not wrong. It doesn't apply to her.
Bring it!
Sorry. Got ya. Dang. Starting strong with the creeps, huh? I didn't even notice that. Just give me the statue of the 7, please. Yes, got it. Time for fighties. Time for fighties.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place!
It's not cool when you stay here for 2 chapters. Here's the cutscene. 3rd one in a row. First Scaramouche, then Nikita getting hurt. And now, desert. So I know. Fleming's starting off strong with the tensions, huh?
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment. Just
Judgment? So that's how you characterize
Also
your actions
TCG
here, is
man.
it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
What's Paimon doing? Nap time.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al-Haytham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
But he literally said his name.
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Has Al-Haytham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't
Farina,
think he's
the
as
brat
bad as you made him
in
out.
history versus
I
Scotland.
won't waste my breath explaining things. Al-Haytham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Nothing.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra... Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the...
Don't say dubious, you sound like an idiot.
Using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia.
What's that? Something like gone you sound.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Okay, Paimon.
Well, look at you two,
Oh, hi, dear.
acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia?
Finally, someone we can trust.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust!
Taking the words right out of my mouth, Paimon, how unoriginal.
You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village?
Answer them to the innocent traveler's ears.
Seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Still looking for an opportunity
Did either of you
to
hear
attack.
a word I just said?
Whoa. Dang. Can't repeat that.
What's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
You know, for a sandstorm, it's not really doing much to the climate.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Candace, these nuts.
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this
Sorry.
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Menacingly. Plus, I just realised I could get 2 free wishes right now if I do the same as I did with Shalonen. Oh yeah, I haven't even spent that yet. I don't speak Russian? Is that Russian?
Well, this is pretty awkward.
Yes.
Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
I doubt Sino has anything against, I don't know, blimmin' deal.
The air is so thick and heavy. I can hardly keep floating anymore.
Oh, Paimon of the table, what's his
My
wisdom?
sincere apologies, everyone. This is the
Candace,
home of our
these
village
nuts.
chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru village.
Our savior has come at last.
You should have said that earlier.
Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
You can be a big sister if you want.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us.
When I was first playing, I thought that Sino and Candace were, I don't know, siblings or a couple.
So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss
This is
Dia.
Chelsea's jokester today.
Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
Candace these
That's
nuts.
what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
Yeah, why?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
I saw that name just... I hate.
I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me.
5-star
I began
artifact.
to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us.
Send them to Blimmin' Fontaine. We'll judge them to death.
So they really are up to no good.
I
In
realized
fact, I
then
kind of
that
want
to
to
the
go
Grand
to
Sage,
Fontaine now.
the Matra are nothing. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the Academia of
What
today.
does that mean?
I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way,
Excuse me.
they can no longer see nor predict my actions.
Okay.
I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth...
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
Ooh.
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve...
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment...
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely, that divine knowledge indeed exists.
It's the imposter.
That gave me all I
Put
needed
him
to
out.
know.
He's sus.
From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ainul Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough
knew
to
he
hold
was
a
among
conversation.
us.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Okay, blimmin' smart man.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied.
Wait a minute. This has reminded me a lot of the Holy Liar to Himmel. Taking it away immediately after it's been uncovered to the world. Blimmin'. It is Barbara too.
After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware.
A curiosity, the most dangerous thing in the land, about wisdom.
To danger and suspicion.
You sure?
Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
How promising.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you,
Listening
Dia.
to some...
I believe it's your turn.
What?
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
Yeah, I can tell.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here, but then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Rift Hounds.
Whoa! What was that, Sam?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures.
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
But she's a 4-star, so we don't get to see
winds
how
died
tough she
down.
is.
That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she...
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried.
And the place as chatty as the floor. I wish I read that. I wish I read that. Alright. So, before we do anything, wish. Not a good wish. Alright. Well, before we do anything else, we're gonna do the rest of the test runs. Just so we get 3 wishes.
Animal hypostasis.
Grant us your blessing!
This is what she was dealing with outside.
Pin them down! I'm going in! Yield! Hear my prayer! Just a grip. You're exposed!
Where do you think you're I'll be back.
Swirl, Mark 2.
I'll be
Flee.
back.
Grant us
Where
your
do you
blessing!
think you're going?
Everybody stand back.
I'll be
Into the
back.
fire.
New punching today.
Yield! Hear my prayer! Flee!
You want this? You want this?
Teamwork is dreamwork. Enhanced animal marble 75.
Too easy! Grant us your blessing!
Let's light it up nice and spicy.
Do your worst!
I'm going in.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Flee!
Good job, Candace. Okay, Candace? What's that? Alright, let's quickly do Dory.
Surrender and be gentle.
Here's the good. You're more fun.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Let's sweeten the deal. I'm the frying pan.
Okay, we're done. Surrender and I'll be gentle. Alright. Let's get a few more free wishes. First up is Dory. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't claim them, that's why. Right. You. No talk. Just shush. And done. There. Now we got 2 wishes and regular. Well, let's hope we get something good on the last one. Nope. Alright, Chiori wish. Dang. Wait. Chiori wish. Oh, for Pete's sake, man.
Incoming. Hey!
Hi, Candace.
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with this creep.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated.
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's
Shall?
been quite a while since
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
One with the force.
Dang. Looking forward to the help I'm not gonna receive.
Blink! Huh? Cut to the chase!
And shroud.
Speed of light!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
With sword from shadow! Incoming!
Dang, 70 blooming damage. Thanks, Shalonen.
And shroud. Let's nip that in the bud.
Don't blink!
Thanks for the
creature
help,
stopped
dear.
appearing. Was that the last of them?
what we fought just now was probably
what?
the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Not much.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sir,
Careful trouble.
I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now.
I can't say they've always been common, but recently, besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who...
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything
Yep.
in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in
Yay.
Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, but no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay...
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The
Yay.
Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, Are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former
Wait. Oh, hey.
kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these
Darling, whether
poor
or not I should.
scholars.
Oh,
First
I
they
won't
lose
be able
their
to do this
sanity,
though
now
if you do.
But is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know, sir.
Right, let's see.
Bring it!
No, not helping you lot.
Speed of light!
Always gotta do that when I remember to do it.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that the academia has long exiled mad scholars to art. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory.
Ooh.
Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him.
What the heck? No.
The then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright. Almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness.
Soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at...
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it... So, what do you make of the story? Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was...
No,
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
it's not so much Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lesser
The
Lord
academia has
Kusanali.
always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali. In
Lesser
addition,
Lord Kusanali.
I've never heard any stories about Lesser
Lord Kusanali.
Definitely exist! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
Duk duk.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals.
Good! Then you should know that we're...
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
What? That's not what he said. He was supposed to say among us, not amongst us.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good... But easier said than done. Especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to
Ah,
help me
the
find
kid.
my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
Stop questioning people, Paimon.
By the
Jeez.
sounds of it, a resident of this village.
Are they evil? Are they Resident Evil?
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. What?
The person you're referring to is not a local.
You're not the son.
You are. Why do you call
No,
him
she's the
Grandpa?
center of Tibet.
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Good.
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses.
No. No, it's
He's just a kid.
NPC.
All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry, I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest, if you don't...
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Right, this will be the last bit, then I'm gonna have to end it there. Okay. Oh, so dumb. Yeah, it's this guy's house. Oh, come on, I thought Frina was...
Vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
Yes.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of East?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after
I'll be
finding
back tomorrow
employment in
too.
the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech.
Dang,
Although
chill.
Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell
Good
asleep.
night. Ta-ra.
The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again. Only to realize, it's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace and would follow him all the time, asking...
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, it's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Oh.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh?
Yep.
What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Grandpa will be safe.
All right.
Hey, finally. Alright, we'll get a wish to end it off. Witness Scaramouche's past after being connected to the divine. Oh no. He'll just stab you. Lemon stab tutorial.
I'm all for work-life balance.
I'm all for work-life balance, but you really shouldn't do it. Yep, that's what I was doing. I'm sorry.
But I think this is pushing it.
I know it's pushing it. I know. Let's do it. Oh. Candace. Oh, we got another. Okay, we'll do Ziloman. Come on, just... Yeah, I figured. After 5 stars, you're not gonna get something brilliant. Alright, good night. Bye.